皆さんこんばんは。私は Kris です。Welcome to my channel. For today's reaction video, I am watching Muslims tried to make no-go zones in Japan. Thank you so much to this channel and to my viewer who suggested the video. では早速始めましょう。
As we've covered many times on the show before, Japan does not mess around with Islamism. I'm Tal the Traveling Clad, your sweet Zionist prince that's been paid $7,000 by the Israeli government to make this video. If you want to be a sweet Zionist princess like me or be paid $7,000 yourself, get the merch down below in the description at the travelingclad.com. Allegedly, you'll be paid $7,000. Here's Japan's prime minister. I think her name is Kawiya. Wow, thousands of Japanese patriots just carried out a protest against construction of a new mosque to be built near the Fujisawa station. I think I've actually been to Fujisawa. The Japanese are fighting back. This is incredible to watch. PM Takaichi is opposed to mass third world immigration, and her people don't want to be flooded with Sharia law. Keep pushing, Japan. The Japanese really are not playing any games, huh? The Japanese people seem to be not pulling any punches when it comes to opposing radical Islamic immigration. They've had enough. They've seen enough. They've had enough. They don't want any more of it. People in Japan have taken to the streets to stop a mosque from being built. Thousands of Japanese residents in Fujisawa have united in protest against the proposed mosque. Wow.
When was this?
Quite remarkable that how many people are coming together to say no. They must really feel the imposition of radical Islam on their borders already to the point where that's brought them to here. It's pretty remarkable stuff. Wake up, Japan. Here is another clip on the streets of Japan before it's too late. Let's take a look.
Inside room. Station out. Okay. Is there any place? My guy. No. He just recording. In Japan. In Japan. おい、日本語喋ってよ。僕は日本人だ。日本人だけど、年金とか払うじゃん。関係ない。関係ないよ。関係ないよ。人の国に来てね、迷惑をかけちゃいかん。僕は日本。死ね。お、死ね。お前ね、IMF 문제가 아니고こういう人をね、路上規制してるだろう。違うか？人様の国で迷惑をするな、迷惑をかけるな、分かってないよ。死ねって言ったらダメなんですよ。死ねって言ったらダメなんです。路上規制していいのか、統一していいのか、言ってみろ。いいのか、いいことなのか、言ってみろ。いいことなのか、路上規制していいのか、お酒をかけるな、人にお酒をかけていいのか。お前これだよ。
It's interesting how they immediately get aggressive. Like immediately they get confrontational. Immediately they start tossing shit at the guard. I mean, the thing is, this is the calculation that these Pakistani, Bangladeshi invaders to Japan don't make. They don't make this calculation. They don't understand that these clips go viral in Japan. And the Japanese people are not passive. They're not like Europeans. They're not like Westerners. They are, okay, for a lack of better terms, I don't want to call them racist in a bigoted way, but Asians are racist. Asians are very racist. I say this as an Asian. They're very racist people, and they don't tolerate people imposing onto their society stuff, especially if it's not a culture they like or agree. And Japanese people are not big fans of South Asian culture. Never have been, never will be. They don't really respect it. And again, I don't say this in like a negative way against South Asians, but they don't like Islam, and they're not big fans of South Asian culture. So if you have a bunch of Islamic South Asians in their country imposing their will onto them, they are not going to take kindly to it at all. And the calculation that these Pakistani Bangladeshis make, they don't make, is that when videos like this come out, they're gonna be pissed. They are not gonna be happy. They're gonna revolt against it. Biggest anti-Islam protest in Japan.
What the The pig! There's a pig! Building mosque rally. You see the pig over there? Goddamn! No! Things are getting more aggressive. Oh my god! No, the small space! What is that? Huh? So he's the one doing the anti-mosque rallies. There's a lot of people coming.
Oh, I love Ken, bro. I love this guy.
I've never seen this much of like police.
I love this YouTuber. I really like this guy.
There. Where's this guys? These guys are calling us like racists go home. Yo, what the f? Look at the amount of people. These are all policies. What the heck? Actually, I've never seen such big communist people protesting against conservatives. I'm going there. You can see these like Japanese nationalist patriot waving big Japanese flag. At the same time, the other side, LGBTQ flag. So like, communist side and Japanese side. なんすか? They telling me to go back, and then they're saying that racism is not good. But they're telling me that I'm gonna have to go back. Oh my fucking god!
So the audio was off, but I was just trying to get close to the politicians to do the speech.
It's a battle of communists, liberal retard versus nationalists. See over there, I've never seen something like this before. You see, he's fighting against. What the f? The pig! There's a pig! Building mosque rally. You see the pig over there? Goddamn! See that? We're starting the rally, guys. Guys, this communist are making fun of Joker. He's not being famous among females. But you see these females? These are supporters. They're all females. These are all police. It's crazy. Are we doing rugby or something? They're going down. Look at that. You see these people who've got like some scarf around their neck? Pro-Palestine people, right? Oh my god! Look at the small space! In the small space!
Okay, the audio is a bit crazy here on this video, so I'm not going to make you guys watch too much more of this. But Ken Kenobi, we love this guy. I actually really have been enjoying his content. And I love when we see his content on the show. So make sure you guys go follow him. I'll become Japan's #1 influencer and protect this country. I love it. He calls himself the chosen one. I like that guy a lot, man. He's great. I like his content a lot. So definitely go subscribe to him. It's interesting to see that kind of conservative voice in Japan, because a lot of time my friends in Japan are very, I don't want to say liberal, but they're just very quiet about their political beliefs. My Japanese friends, they don't talk about this kind of stuff. Muslims are shouting Allahu Akbar on streets with megaphones because Japan doesn't have calls to prayer.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Again, even though their faces are censored, I could see they are South Asians. It's only the South Asians doing this shit. It's just Pakistani, Bangladeshis, because they need to prove something, because nobody believes they're real Muslims. All the Muslim world rejects them because of their race.
La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd. Yeah. Manestin, eh?
Okay.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Das Benja Barida.
Ashhadu
Ashhadu
Allah
Ara
ilaha
Ina
So what he was doing right there was the Shahada, and he was converting her to Islam. That's been done to me too, like that on camera, by accident. But actually, it's funny. Even though they're not real Muslims, a lot of Muslims will consider that conversion as a legitimate conversion, even though it's totally not. And they'll say, oh, there's another member of the Ummah. I just converted somebody by making them say something they didn't know the definition of and didn't understand, and now they're a Muslim, alhamdulillah. It's like the most fucking ridiculous game in the world of like, how many people can you convert before you die? Like, as if that's the qualifications to being a good person. It's kind of ridiculous. Here is the Japanese public are tired of the NHK left wing's bias and their constant pandering to multiculturalism. So there you go. They are rising up against the people trying to shove multiculturalism down the throats. And again, Japanese people they ain't the ones. They are not the ones for multiculturalism. That's really never been their shtick ever. You want to make a case for it, good or bad, but they've just never been the people. It's not them. Here's, again, I believe this is Ken Kenobi again. Japan should become more Christian. Immigrant flees his country because it failed. Then he demands his new country becomes like the one he left.
You have just laughed at it. You laughed at Shintoism. That's what you did. It's worse than Japan. It's outside. Like the Jews. The Jews. If you do Islam, do that in your Islamic country. I go to hell because I don't believe in Christians.
That's what Jesus Christ said.
This is me arguing with a British man who claimed that all Japanese would go to hell at anti-globalism even before election.
建前だという言葉があります。それ自体罪です。
Excuse me, where are you from?
From UK.
From UK?
UK, yeah.
You live in Japan right now?
Yeah, I lived in Japan for nearly 20 years now.
20 years, and then you're spreading the gospel.
This is the gospel of Christ, yeah.
You know, like, don't you think that you should spread the Bible in UK? Because UK is fucked.
Yeah,
You know, UK is fucked. They're gonna be an Islamic country. Why are you doing it in Japan? My question.
I love Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
I chose to live here. It's a good country. It's a beautiful country.
Yeah.
I have kids here.
Yeah.
I want to bring them up in Japan because it's safe.
Yeah.
Because people are respectful.
Yeah.
And I like it. But they don't know Christ. And if they live a great life here,
Yeah.
they have a nice, safe life, comfortable life.
Yeah.
In the end,
Yeah.
if they die in their sin,
Yeah.
they go to hell.
I know, but the thing is, UK is a Christian country.
No, it's not.
No, it used to be a Christian country.
It has a Christian history.
It's Christian history, and right now it's fucking Islamic country.
It's
like,
fallen. It's fallen.
Look, let me tell you something. Right, like in the future, I'm gonna have a power in here in the country. If you come to Japanese community, you have to assimilate.
Yeah.
You cannot bring Christianity in Japan.
And right.
Because this is our territory. We used to be like Shintoism for like 2,700 years.
Yep.
Like you coming here because of safety, but at the same time you want to bring your culture to Japan. It's kind of disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
If you know what I mean.
I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah.
I think I respect the Japanese culture.
Exactly.
I should assimilate as much as I can.
Yes.
And if it was a question just of culture, then I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't believe this is culture. If I'm trying to bring the UK culture, I'll say,
Yeah.
I think you should all speak English. I think you should all read my books. I think you should all behave like I behave. Then I think that's disrespectful.
Yeah. Okay.
But this isn't UK culture. This is from Israel. This is the God of the world.
Yeah.
This is everybody's God. This is your God. It's my God. It's Japan's God. It's the UK's God. Everybody in UK doesn't recognize it anymore. They're all atheists. This is not UK culture. This is truth. So you can put any culture on this that you want to. You can build churches that look like temples.
Yeah.
You can wear kimono to church. You could sing in Japanese. You can sing songs that sound Japanese. I don't care about that. As long as you believe the one true God is Jesus Christ, and He came to this earth to die for everyone in the world, then that's fine.
The thing is, that's what you think.
Yeah.
Look,
it's not.
it is a religion anyway. It's a religion.
It's truth, but from your perspective, I understand.
Yeah, but exactly. But the thing is, in the world, you can choose. There's one God, okay?
Yep.
Creator of universe.
Yep.
You can take Islamic path.
By the way, imagine for just one moment. Imagine one moment if this was me behind the camera, and this was a gospel preacher from America, right? A Christian missionary from America, and this conversation was happening in Jerusalem, and I was filming it. The next morning, you would have Tucker Carlson on the news. Jewish supremacist hates Christians and is going against Christianity by telling a Christian it's not right to spread the message of something he doesn't believe in a country that's not his. This is exactly the conversation, by the way, the exact conversation that I'm talking about that Christian missionaries a lot of times come and do in Israel, and then it turns into like front page news that we hate Christians for some reason. Now, granted, Christians have way more of a foothold here in Israel, considering the religion of Christianity came from Israel. But can you imagine coming into a land that's not yours, like being a Westerner who doesn't speak the local language, doesn't speak Hebrew, coming to Israel and starting to preach the gospel, and then an Israeli like me civilly coming to tell you, hey, you know, I appreciate what you're trying to do here, but we don't want it. We're not interested. We're content with our religion, with our way of life. It's what we believe in. You believe in your own thing, and you don't need to come here to spread your word. You know, it's what you believe. You don't need to come here and try to convert people. It would be front page news the next day. This is wrong. The Jewish supremacists, they hate Christians. I'm just pointing out a little point of conflation here.
Christian path, Jewish path. There's many ways. You cannot deny that Christianity is one way. I think it's beautiful. I have like a Christian viewers a lot. I respect Christ.
I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. I love Christianity. By the way, I read Bible sometimes.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's different. It's different.
Okay,
it's
what's
like,
different about? Tell me what's different about Christianity.
For example, like we worship God through nature, and then our country is more safe than UK.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
You guys fail to protect your country with the Christ or the cross, the cross army, the army. You guys failed to protect your country, and then you come here, the Christian, like, oh yeah, look, I love UK. Make UK Britain again. Like that's what you gotta do. If you have the balls to do this kind of thing, protect UK. It's my dream to go to UK and to see the Great Britain. It's not there anymore. It's fucking Islamic, like Muslims in there.
I completely agree with you. And
yeah.
Christians in the UK have dropped the ball.
No. Bro, hats off to Ken. Hats off to Ken. I like this guy more and more every time I see him. Hats off to Ken. He's speaking the truth. I'm sorry. He's speaking 100% unadulterated truth right here. I can't hate. You guys might not agree, and I know that I have a lot of Christian viewers. You guys may not agree with his messaging. You guys need to understand from the perspective of somebody we're a minority in this world. He's Shinto Japanese. I'm a Jewish Mizrahi Jew. You know, he's a Shinto Japanese. We don't believe in Christianity.
Christian.
We believe in Islam, the world's two biggest religions. And for you guys, you may think that it's the right thing, but for us, it's not. And we want to stay in our way. We don't want to convert to your religion or believe in your religion. And I understand the frustration of like somebody coming into your country and telling you need to believe in this way or you're going to hell. It's not a great feeling. I gotta be honest with you guys.
In Japan.
Yes. So Jesus is the Lord of Japan. And in fact, we're doing actually a great service to you.
How is he?
Because there's people here that don't know Jesus. And so here we are as messengers of the King Jesus to tell you, listen, there's a problem. And it's a big problem. It's not immigration. It's not taxation. It's not anything else except you and me and my heart that needs to be changed.
Right.
And the amazing good news is that King Jesus can take that heart that is full of sin, full of deceit, full of sexual immorality, full of all the stuff that's in Kabukicho right now.
Where from
America.
Do that in America. There's Epstein fucking child.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's worse than Japan. It's Epstein.
Here's the thing.
Like the Jews.
I can say that it is wrong.
And why are you doing this in Japan? I respect Christ.
Because
he is a great person that teaches Japanese or Americans. I know. But the thing is, if you say he is the only,
but you don't.
He is the only one. But that's not a way. there's many leaders,
No, no.
and I respect Jesus.
No, you don't. You don't respect Jesus.
I do. I
No,
do.
You don't. No,
if you bring
don't.
one, that's not the way.
No, you don't respect it. Because listen, Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no one gets to the Father except through me. Jesus Christ says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. If you respect Jesus, you will take Jesus at his word. So like if you tell me something, and I say, no, you know, that doesn't, I don't
No,
believe you.
I
disrespected you.
I respect you, but that does not mean that I will listen to you everything. I take some part of your word, some part I don't. That's exactly what I'm doing.
UK was bad, Germany was bad, because that
Here,
any
Be buried.
I can see
where the God son, that whoever
be the.
Well, I don't want to keep listening to this, but Ken, hats off to you, brother. Much respect.
Yes,
I know
yes.
that some of you Christian viewers are not going to be happy with this, but you
I'm
got to
a
understand
Christian.
from the
I'm a
perspective of
Catholic
people who
Christian.
don't believe in your religion or your faith. I really respect him going out there and saying it. I really respect him going out there and saying it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, class.
Thank you for the video. I'm a subscriber of your channel. And also thank you so much to my viewer who suggested the video. You know, I'm a Catholic Christian myself. And I believe in Jesus Christ. But I do not agree saying to people that if you do not believe in Jesus Christ, you will go to hell. No, I just can't agree with that. You cannot force others to believe to the same religion you are into. I think it's more of, you know, respecting people with their choices. You know, I grew up in a Catholic Christian family. My parents are both Catholic. They raised us in a Catholic belief. Now, as I grow up, I realized that you have your rights. You have your own rights to explore, to search, to study other religions if you want to. I do not force people to convert to Christianity. I think that is not right. And about, you know, building this mosque in Japan, I think it's their right, the Japanese people, to oppose this. It's their country. It's their rules. It's heartbreaking to see this big protest. We just need to, you know, understand people, respect culture, respect our differences, respect our religion. Thank you so much for introducing Mr. Ken Kenobi. I would definitely search about him. And of course to this channel, thank you so much for the video. I'm a subscriber of your channel. And to my viewer who suggested the video, thank you so much. To all my viewers, gossip arigatou gozaimashita. Mata jikai o aishimashou. Ayasumi nasai.